Hello, Mike. Testing. So tonight, pag-uusapan natin yung tungkol sa happiness. Ano ba yung nakakapagbigay ng kasayahan sa atin? So, lalo na ngayon na pandemic, maraming nalulungkot, nawawalan na ng pag-asa. I just watch that fight and say goodbye to newscasting in ABC. Nakakalungkot na yung gabi-gabi natin pinapanood, nawawala na siya. Starting tomorrow. Pero kahit may mga ganitong trials sa buhay natin, pandemic, may sakit, we cannot go out, no reason para hindi tayo maging masaya. Because happiness is a choice and can be pursued. So, pero dapat tama yung method natin in pursuing happiness. Iba kasi bisyo para maging masaya. Maging, may mga tips tayo para uh, maging masaya sa buhay. Magkaroon ng happiness. In a while, we'll be starting. So, wait lang ako ng konti sa mga mag-join. So, um, happy people know that happiness is a choice and can be pursued. Although there's evidence showing associations with happiness and genetics, there's no single happy genes. Wala yan sa genes natin. There's nothing written in our genes saying that we have a limited amount of happiness in our lifetime. We all have the ability to be happy and choosing to be happy and actually pursuing it can help make a happy person. Piliin lang natin na maging masaya. What can you do? Make the effort to monitor your mood. Nababantayan natin ang pag-iisip natin. Watch for negative thoughts or feelings such as anger, resentment, or bitterness. Galit, iwasan natin yan. Resentment, tsaka pagiging bitter. Work through these emotions in healthy ways so that it isn't a roadblock in your pursuit of happiness. Kailangan to work through these emotions. Kailangan pigilan natin ang mga ganitong nararamdaman. Kasi balakid yan sa pag-pursue ng happiness. So happy people know how to deal with adversity. That's number two. Just because someone is happy doesn't mean bad things don't happen to them. The research has shown that happy people actually thrive on adversity. Handling situations in negative ways, such as yelling, pagsigaw, lashing out, or shutting people, can really harm personal relationships. So instead, find a way to deal with an issue without compromising your relationship or your happiness. What can you do? Write down a situation where you feel any kind of negative emotions. Then write down a way to handle that situation. For example, let's say a situation with a friend left you feeling angry or resentful. You can look back at that situation and instead feel grateful that you have a friend or forgive them. Seeing adversity in a new light can really help to relieve some of the tension negative emotions bring about. Mas magaang sa buhay yung magpatawad kaysa you feel angry or resentful about it. Sorry po kung minsan nawawala yung aking audio. Number three, happy people focus on what matters. Some things in life just aren't worth getting upset over. May mga bagay na yung kailangan bigyan ng masyadong mabigat na pansin. It's easy to forget and just going through your day-to-day activities. But it's important nonetheless. When you feel yourself getting stressed over something, ask yourself, is this issue truly important to me? And is it something I can control? If your answer is no, then let it go. So what can you do when faced with a problem you have no control over? Just take a deep breath and let it go. You can meditate and think of happy thoughts. There is no use in ruminating over something out of your hands. If the situation really bothers you, focus your efforts on something more important to you that also brings happiness. Focus ka na lang sa mga ibang bagay. Busy ka at magiging masaya ka. Put more effort on things that are productive and that would make you happy. So, number four is you surround yourself with positivity. Research shows that surrounding yourself with positive people and positive environments increases own happiness. Having people around you who reflect the emotion the emotions you want to feel helps you to keep your mental efforts focused on your own happiness. The same goes with your environment. The less stressful and negative your surroundings are, the easier it is to be happy and positive. So, what can you do? Think about all the sources of negativity in your life. Is it something you can control? If so, find ways to change it. For example, if you're having a hard time at work because you have too many tasks on your plate, talk to someone about lightening your load so you don't feel as much pressure. Huwag naman natin takasan, gawa natin ng paraan para maging mas magaang yung ating mga tasks at maging positive yung ating surroundings. There are ways you can do things. Kung nahihirapan talaga kayo, you can send me a message. And I'll try my best to help you out. You can also visit my page, FB page, Dr. John Batara. You can leave a message there or you can book an appointment. I'll be glad to help you out. Anyway, sa thumbnail din natin, nandiyan din yung aking number. If you have mental issues, you can message me. Maybe I can help you out. So, You should number four is number five. I'm sorry. Is you should be able to learn how to manage your stress. It's not secret that more tasks you have, the more stressful it is for you. Take the time to learn how to handle stress and know yourself enough to know when it gets to be too much. Huwag mo akuin lahat. No? Kailangan isa-isa lang. Ano? If things start to get really overwhelming, don't be afraid to ask for help. Lahat ng tao kailangan ng tulong. No one can take everything. No one can do the job by himself. You should ask for help, lalo na if it gets out of hand. Sometimes it's better to divide and conquer than to take it all upon yourself. And if there are some things that you just can't get away from, then find new ways to organize and manage your time better. I hope it's helping you in a way. So, number six, na pwedeng gawin para maging masaya is practicing gratitude. Lagi tayong magpasalamat sa lahat ng bagay. Maliliit man o malaki. Dapat matuto tayong magpasalamat. These days, our lives seem to be constantly on the move and dominated by technology. Once in a while, just slow down and put all the screens away. Take the time to appreciate and be grateful for the small things, whether it's a special moment in time or the world around you. There's always something beautiful right in front of you. You just have to find it. Take the time to observe the beauty of something, whether it's your relationship or nature. The appreciation of something much larger than you is the key to leading a happy and positive life. Maging masaya tayo sa lahat ng bagay. There's always uh, good thing sa lahat ng nangyayari sa atin. There's always a good thing. Gaano man kapangit yung situation natin, meron pa rin, meron at meron maganda dito. Um, Number seven, living a meaningful life is a habit of proven people. Ibig sabihin, it's easy to settle for things when we know it will be good for us in the long run. We often settle when it comes to our careers, choosing the safer option over our lifelong dream. But this can often bring frustration and dissatisfaction with the way things are. Don't be afraid to dream your biggest dream and then turn that into a reality. Huwag po tayong matakot na mangarap. Hmm? Huwag tayong masatisfy sa okay na to. Kailangan meron tayong dream. No matter how big it is, no matter how impossible it is, let's try to focus on it and then step by step, go for it. Turn your dreams into goals and start working to achieve those goals. Remind yourself that achieving your dreams won't always be easy, but your happiness in the end will be worth it. Sabi nga nila, mas nahirapan ka, mas magiging masaya ka later on. Know what you want and why you want it. Then put everything you have into reaching it. Para ito lalo na sa mga uh, teenagers, no? The young ones. Put everything you have into reaching for your dreams. Kasi that would make you happy. No matter how impossible it is. O kaya kahit anong sabihin pa nila na hindi mo kaya yan, only you know yourself. So, number eight is knowing how to forgive. Dapat matuto tayong magpatawad. Holding grudges against people never help anyone. Walang itutulong yung pagkikimkim ng sama ng loob sa kahit na kanino. In fact, it can destroy a lot of relationships you already have. Kahit hindi lang sa kaaway mo. It will ruin the relationships with other people. Don't let the negative feelings take over and cloud your judgment. Instead, learn how to work through your emotions and focus more on positivity. May isang clinical psychologist si Everett Worthington Jr. describes the best way to forgive in his five-step process known as REACH. R for recall the situation and empathize to try to understand things from the other person's point of view. Then try to be altruistic and remember a time when you were forgiven for something you did. Commit to your forgiveness by putting it in words and hold on to your forgiveness. So, hindi po mahirap yan magpatawad. Madali lang yan. At mas fulfilling siya kaysa magalit ka. Or kaysa to revenge. It's easier to forgive. So, I hope uh, this video will help you to stay afloat, no? Kahit sa condition natin na may pandemic, maraming namatay, lost, we lose loved ones. You know? I hope that this video helps you to stay happy and relieve you of depressions and all those things. Until the next live video. See you guys.